Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern, Ned Reynolds in the studio. Wednesday morning, looks like we got some good news from that running back out of Mizzou.
Ahmad Hardy, he has been dismissed from the hospital, and now the plan is to undergo rehab on the bullet wound and the subsequent surgery that he had on his leg. Now, how long that's going to take, doctors don't really seem to know. I don't think this was a really serious wound, but any time you have a surgical procedure to remove the bullet, well, that requires a period of healing. Well, we are in mid-May, and the training camps will open up probably maybe the second week, first week in August, somewhere around there. But Ahmad Hardy said he wants to continue playing football. We'll see how his healing comes along and keep our fingers crossed.
Definitely thoughts and prayers for that young man, and hopefully he can make it back in time for the season. But in all, he's lucky to be alive, and
yeah.
Crazy world we're living in. Yesterday, the NFL starting to leak out the schedule for the upcoming season. The Chiefs open up their season in Kansas City against the Broncos.
They do indeed. It'll be the first Monday night game of the year. It'll be Chiefs in Denver, and they'll play in Arrowhead. Isn't the NFL marketing plan is so very interesting. Here, the big day for releasing the entire schedule is tomorrow. It's on Thursday, but what they do is incrementally leak LEAK, some of the teams, and like the first Monday night game and the season opener and the game in Australia and so forth and so on. They leak that out, and it really tends to keep the interest perking as the week goes on. So it's pretty clever what they do. But yeah, that is one of the release dates. Will be Monday, September the 14th, and it'll be the Chiefs and the Broncos in Kansas City.
I think we're going to have both Bo and Patrick back by that game because they're both dealing with foot. Well, Bo's got the ankle, Mahomes has got the knee. The NFL must know something, or we're going to get Justin Fields against the backup for the Broncos.
I don't think. Well, let's put it this way: if you're using a ratio, I would think Justin Fields playing makes more sense than Mahomes. Mahomes still has a ways to go. Yeah, I know he's making progress and ahead of schedule and all that, but this is a knee problem, and it's a knee surgery, and it is a grafting surgery. You have to be very careful with the healing process. Now, I think Bo will be back. I think he'll be the one who gets to start. The ankle injury or the Achilles tendon injury really is quite a bit more severe as well, but Your top quarterbacks are banged up. Maybe we'll get both backups in there. We'll have to wait and see.
It's going to be a fun night in Kansas City regardless. The baseball Bears are heading south to Georgia to take on a very tough hombre.
Kennesaw State is where they're going. Kennesaw State's in the Atlanta metro area. And they're pretty good. I don't think they're as good as the Bears, but they being Kennesaw State, playing at home. And this will be a 3-game series to end the regular season in Conference USA. The games will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as opposed to the usual scheme on the weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then the Bears will stay in Kennesaw for about 3 or 4 days, or as long as they're alive in the tournament, because that's where the Conference USA postseason tournament is being played. No sense in coming home. They just stay down there. A whole lot easier, a whole lot cheaper. So we'll wish the Bears a lot of good luck as they embark on the 3-game series and then into Conference USA tournament.
The Cardinals and Royals on road trips. The Cardinals out west against the Las Vegas Athletics.
That's what they'll be called in the next couple of years, but right now they are just the Athletics. They're going only by their nickname, so to speak. The other day, actually, it was last week, I believe it was, the Athletics played in Philadelphia against the Phillies. That was a rematch of the two teams that were in the same city when I was a kid growing up. And the Athletics came in the final game, beat the Phillies 12-1. That never would have happened back in the early 50s. Anyway, in this game, the Cardinals come out roaring. They score 4 runs in the first inning and hold on and beat the Athletics by a score of 6-4. Another big night for J.J. Weatherholt. Jose Fermin had a couple of RBIs. So a win for the Cardinals, who are right back on the winning trail again.
Royals had a pretty nice start to their game, scoring 2 in the first inning, and I'm kind of watching and doing some other things at the same time. I'm like, all right, like where we're at right now, this is feeling good, this is feeling great. And started making dinner, came back, and the White Sox score 5 in an inning. So that was not the way we wanted it to go.
The White Sox win by a score of 6-5, and they did so despite being out-hit by Kansas City 10-6. Now, that shouldn't happen, but it did. It wasn't in the cards for the Royals. They did get some key safeties in the ballgame, played well, but Chicago White Sox are playing much better, and they are ahead of Kansas City in the standings now in the American League Central Division. Does that last? Long, long way to go this season.
Definitely do. And
Springfield Cardinals did play in Tulsa last night.
Yeah, they're on the road as well.
And they won. Springfield Cardinals got a 7-6 win over the Tulsa Drillers. Springfield, after a really woeful period of about 3 weeks, beginning to play a whole lot better now.
Speaking of playing a whole lot better, when your star player is in the game after getting ejected, I think Wemby made his point, or got his point across last night against the Timberwolves.
One of the factors behind the NBA not suspending him or fining him and so forth was the fact that penalty was already delivered when he got thrown out of the game, because San Antonio had that game. They were ahead when they took on the Minnesota Timberwolves on Sunday night, and then when the incident occurred, and the incident was Wembanyama's elbowing one of the players, and he got ejected from the game, hey, the Spurs could do nothing right. Last night, no incidents at all. Wembanyama has 27 points, 17 rebounds, leads the team. San Antonio 126, Minnesota 97, and the San Antonio Spurs lead that series 3-2.
Ned, have a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow.